So, we back. Third straight day of recording. We on the daily grind here at NBA Talk. So, it's about an hour and 20 minutes before game 1 starts. And I'm so hyped for this year's NBA Finals. Because the team that most people that I've talked to in person that they think is going to win might actually lose this season. Because of the conditions that we are in. Obviously, the Heat have been out-coaching every team that they've played pretty much. And outplaying in general, so they deserve to be here. But I feel like certain situations, if the bubble wasn't a thing and they were just playing like normal, that maybe important situations, like one play might have changed everything. But hey, we're here. NBA Finals. I'm stoked for this season. And there's two reasons why I want the Heat to win. For one, I'm a Kings fan. They're my favorite team. Diehard Kings fan. Never gonna change. And therefore, my least favorite team is the Lakers. And I'm not really gonna go in depth about why that is. If you know, you know. And due to Dwayne Wade being my favorite player of all time, the Heat are my second favorite team. So, there's that. So, I really want the Heat to win. I want it to be a 7-game series so it's fun to watch. And people that I am close to have called me a LeBron hater. And I'm not. LeBron is probably like top 20 of my favorite players. He's obviously the second best player of all time, in my opinion. Jordan's the GOAT. And basically, if you call me a LeBron hater, I just don't know what to say, but I'm not. So, oh, by the way, it's very hot in the room I'm recording in right now, because I have to turn off the fan, and I live in California. California is hot, so I am hot right now. I'm actually starting to sweat a little bit. I turned the fan off, so the audio is at least a little bit better. I'm trying to improve on that. But I lost the mic that I was going to use today. But, and there's still a little bit of an echo. Because I don't have a good recording area that I can record in. So shout out to anyone. Okay, so my first video, which was my prediction on the finals, got 7 views. And my second video, which was the random rambling, like just rambling about random stuff going on in the NBA. And that got 2 views. So I can't help but think, I hope this is true. It's probably not, but I really hope it's true, that 2 people have seen both of my first 2 videos. And if that's true, and you are one of those people, comment down below, and if I ever get famous, if I ever get, like, to the point where I'm well known on YouTube, I'll be shouting you out every day because you helped me get there. But right now, I'm only known by like at most 9 people, and most of them just clicked on the video and then left. So that's a thing. And so let's move on from that. So I wanted to talk this about what would happen if certain things happened in Game 1. I wanted to do this recording afterwards because I wanted to give my analysis on Game 1, but I can't because I have to go to sleep earlier than I would like, and then the game would still be on because I have to wake up really early in the morning to go do stuff. And so I won't be able to see the whole game. I won't be able to see highlights. Well, I'll probably will be, but I don't know. I'll see them, and then tomorrow I'm going to do my analysis of Game 1 and what it could mean for the series. But for now, I'm going to do my pre-analysis, which is basically, if this happens, then it could mean this. So, obviously there's two options and a bunch of, like, different ways that option could go. So, let's just first talk about if the Lakers won Game 1. If the Lakers blew out the Heat in Game 1, I would be probably getting a lot of hate from people, and that think that the Lakers are going to win, and I would have to think that the Lakers are probably going to win at that point. But, if it was like your average win length or average differential, then you never know, right? It could just be, there could be a game, I would probably go to think that it would go to 6 or 7 games, and that the Lakers would win in 7. And then if it was a close win for the Lakers, like anywhere from like 5 to 3 points, or I should have said like 3 to 5 points. No, yeah, if it's anywhere from, if it's like 4 to 6 points around there, then I would think that the Lakers could win, and it would go down to the wire in Game 7. But if it was down to the wire and the Lakers end up winning, or tying it and going into overtime, then you would have to think that it could go either way at that point. And the same thing for the Heat, if they made a buzzer beater in the 4th quarter and it sent it to overtime or got them the Game 1 win. Like, it's going to Game 7, and it's going to be a very close game, down to the wire. So, basically everything that I said for the Lakers, like if it's a blowout, they're probably going to sweep or like win in 1 game and lose 1 game. I mean, if the Heat blow out the Lakers, that's probably what's going to happen, but many people, I know a lot of people that would say Lakers in 5, even if the Heat blew out the Lakers and it wasn't even close in Game 1. So, you never know. And I want to say this. And I don't care if one person hears it, as long as some NBA fan hears this message that I have. Okay? If someone predicts something in sports, not just in the NBA, not just in basketball, but in all of sports, and you think something different is going to happen, just say, if it's like a debate thing, like you have something like this, but you're with that friend while you're doing it, debate it. But if you're going to get really mad about it, make sure it's entertaining and not just like what I heard the presidential debate was last night, and it was just weird. But I didn't watch it because I'm not old. So, yeah. Also, I want to get in a sneak peek of what I'm going to do on Saturday. Saturday's going to be a longer video, like 20 minutes, probably, depending, And I'm going to try to get a friend or something to get on, like a Discord call or something, so it's more entertaining. But if not, still stick around, because it's going to be a bunch of stuff, and if you want to be able to see it right when it comes out, subscribe and turn on notifications. And also, if you liked this video, which in my opinion was the worst of the first 3 that I did, if you liked it, like it. But if you didn't like it, still like it, because you clicked on it, so you like this concept of the title that I put. So, yeah, you might want to, and if you haven't seen my first 2 videos, go see them, because they're a lot better than this one. And if you liked this one and you haven't seen the other 2, you're probably going to like the other 2. So, yeah, that's all that I got for today. Have an amazing day, whatever day you're watching this on. Whether it's 2 years from now, I do not care. Whether it's in future me reacting to this, I don't care. Go ahead, do whatever you want, but stay safe. Wear your mask, please. Wear your mask. Watch the NBA, because it's very good. And do what makes you happy. I'm out. Peace.